days, bro. I just need y'all to ride with me, man. I've been in it all night. I'm tired. I got a few hours to go. I'm pulling in the Dallas this morning. Early. But been a tricky run. My team was up yesterday around 3, but I was in the town, so I went home. And I seen how my load wasn't supposed to deliver today to 12, so I decided I was gonna go get it later than I should, which turned out to be a good thing, but wasn't good enough. Because when I went and got my trailer, I went and got my truck, and I went to Blue Beacon to get my trailer washed out. I had to go pick up a trailer as soon as I went and got my truck, but it was like right across the street. That was nothing, man. I get to the truck stop. To the truck wash, Blue Beacon, and they was on their bullshit. As soon as I pulled in, like, it's time for me to go to the other side so I can get pulled into the bay. They shut the bay down and went on break. So we were working with one bay. I only had nothing but like 2 trucks in front of me. One of them was already, you know what I'm saying, getting done. So it was really 1.5. Bro, when I tell you they stretched that shit out, them folks went on their lunch break. When they came back, they were still on the second truck. So when they came back, now I'm pulled up behind them to go into the bay, but the truck that been behind me, which pulled up probably about 15 minutes ago, I've been out here waiting down there an hour. So dude pulled up about 15 minutes and he ready to go straight to the bay. I'm in my truck cussing, punching the air. Big boy look over at me and he like, hey bro, you want me to bag them up and let you come on in? I'm like, hell yo. I ain't think he was gonna do it, but dude went back there and bagged all them trucks. So he like, to the last truck back up, next truck back up, the one behind me back up. So then I backed up, came on over there. I was like, he said, man, I seen you was mad as hell. I said, bro, I was, but I wasn't expecting you to do that for me, bro. I was just, you know what I'm saying, gonna release my anger inside the truck and go about my business. He was like, nah, man, because I know you have been out here waiting, so, you know what I'm saying, it's the right thing to do. I'm like, bet. I ain't even get dude no tip. But that Blue Beacon is in my town, so I know I'll go back, and when I go back, man, I hope I remember, man, I'm gonna throw dude some money. Just because that was some real shit. He was trying to make my day better. I said, man, you must have heard me cussing your truck. He said, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was looking in your truck, I just happened to see you, and I was like, damn, that nigga hot, he hot, and I was too. But I wasn't doing it for the workers to see me and react to it. Anyway, so I get my truck washed. My truck wash don't take them probably about 5 minutes. No more than 10. By the time I go in there and fill out my company and everything, get my receipt, go to the bathroom, wash my hands, come back out, I probably got a minute or two, and they come to get me like, yeah, bro, come on. So then I gotta go drop the trailer off that I just went and picked up and get cleaned out. And my drop off point is like an hour and a half away. When I get here and drop that trailer off, they should have a loaded trailer for me to get and take to Texas. I pull up, drop my trailer off, I call them. I done had to do this before. I'm tired. The whole time I should have been trying to get a nap in. But I'm like, I'm expecting them to go and call me at any minute. But it still took 3 hours. So I understand. Yeah, I ain't talking about nothing this morning. I'm just trying to keep myself awake. I understand. Yeah, I ain't talking about nothing this morning. I'm just trying to keep myself awake and alive. I ain't got no topic really to enlighten y'all on. If something come across my mind, I'll get on it. But yeah, started driving down towards Texas after about 3 hours, getting to pick my trailer up. Now I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm trying my best to stay awake. I took an hour nap, and it worked for a while. I drank a Red Bull earlier. I mixed it with a Mountain Dew to cut it a little bit. I got some more. I might reach back there and grab one and drink that bit raw. Matter of fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do next time I book. Put this lemon tea back in the refrigerator. Get something left. If you made it this far into the video, I guess I give you something to listen to. Donald Trump, I ain't really been paying no attention to dude, man. Yeah, it should be damn great. I be great my own damn earn. I got a head deal on. Donald Trump has been showing how delusional he was and how crazy he is. But right along with us, I've been telling y'all, man, dude was trying to slowly but surely get America used to having a dictator. Instead of pressing buttons, seeing how far he can go, trying to take our freedom of speech, sending the military out to attack us and all that, sending ISIS out, his goons, ISIS. My word call him ISIS. But sending his goons out to attack different cities and shit. He just getting us used to living like we're in a third world country for real. But I told y'all several times, I keep telling y'all, I keep reiterating and reminding y'all that what's up, Dorothy? That Donald Trump is trying to take America down. He don't give a damn how messed up the country is if he gets to be in control. You got to think about the longevity of the situation. He wants to take America for his family, pass it on down to his kids, like they get to run it the way he gets to run it. And I know it seems crazy, but you got a spoiled ass baby of a man that's feeding off of power. He's feeding off of power. And the more he get, the more he won't. The more they let him get away with, the more he gonna try to get away with. And Donald Trump been getting away with shit all his life. Oh, let me check something out. The more he get away with, the more he gonna try to get away with. You know what I'm saying? They've been talking about, people just don't realize it. They've been talking about it all this time. It started way before he started hollering about bone spurs to get away with not going to the military. And I don't understand why his core audience, his core base ain't figured out yet that, bitch, he not on y'all side. He ain't got y'all best interest at heart. Whatever y'all think he trying to do for y'all, he pulling the wool over y'all lives. At the end of the day, all the white people not gonna sit back and be singing Kumbaya like y'all think y'all is, dancing around everybody else in poverty. It's not gonna happen like that. Cause he using y'all too. It's gonna be too damn late. But the whole thing is, he can get them with their blind hatred and their blind rage. That's why he call it blind hatred, because you hate the next motherfucker so much that you can't see what's going on. Dude, everything that happened, like they ain't picked up on it yet because they want somebody to blame. They want to feel like they're on the righteous side. So by him always trying to put something on the radical left that don't exist, they feel like they right. And they ignore the signs and the truth. When he say the radical left, and then you pop up and you realize that nope, it wasn't a Democrat that went and shot that church up, nope. Wasn't a Democrat that killed Charlie Kirk, nope. Wasn't a Democrat that supposedly tried to assassinate him. It was all people from the right. Like, come on now. But they don't want to see that. They gonna close their motherfucking eyes and put their fingers in their ear and everything else until one day they finally can find the Democrat that did the dumb shit and all hell gonna break loose. Told you, see, look. But they don't want to do none of that now. They get quiet, fall back. Until it happen again and they throw it on the Democrats, but when they find us Republican, they fall back. Fall in line, get quiet, ain't got shit to say. Till something else happened and they start screaming, radical left, and they find out that goddamn me, like I keep telling y'all, the radical left that they talking about don't exist. It's a figment of Donald Trump's imagination. He want to throw everything goddamn, put it on them. Who the hell is them? Stop saying the radical left. Put a name on it. Like prison. See, one thing about it in prison is motherfuckers don't let you sit around and throw accusations out there too long with no face and no name on it. They gonna tell you, hey nigga, I feel like you talking about me. Put a name on that shit. You can't just sit out here and say the radical left all day. Name somebody who done some bullshit. Because when it comes down to, like I just said, when it comes down to who put that hole in Donald Trump's ear, who pierced his ear, they can put a name on it, and it's a Republican name. When it comes down to who drove off in that church and started shooting, they can put a name on it, and it's a Republican name. When it comes down to who ended Charlie Kirk, they can put a name on it, and it's a Republican name. Quit saying the radical left when you can't name a motherfucker from the left and did none of this shit that you keep accusing them of doing. You keep accusing the radical left and they always end up being the extreme right. Yeah, we can give y'all a name too, you extreme motherfuckers. The terrorist right. Y'all terrorizing shit. And then, when it's time to say, well, what about let's get rid of the guns so we can stop some of the senseless killing? They're going to be like, the Constitution say we got the right to bear arms and defend ourselves. The Constitution also say that you ain't supposed to be trying to turn the military on American citizens. The Constitution say a whole lot of shit, but y'all don't give a damn about none of that until it's time to take a gun away. Then all of a sudden the Constitution is the greatest idea in American history, and we need to live by it. Gotta be real, man. You gotta stop looking at these folks like they victims too. They know what's going on. We gotta stop looking at them like they stupid. They know what's going on. You gotta stop looking at them like they victims. They know what's going on. We gotta stop looking at them like Donald Trump is fooling them and pulling the wool over their eyes. He is, but they know what's going on. When it's time to do the bullshit, they know how fucked up it is. They just don't understand it in the long run. They is pawns, man. They is ends to a mean. I mean, means to an end. And when the game over, the game over. All the pawns are still standing, gonna get knocked over with the rest of the pieces. I'm trying to tell you, man. But I know y'all know this shit. I know you know. Can't help but know it because I keep telling you. I told y'all way back in 2024, Project 2025 was a blueprint on how Donald Trump could tear America all the way down to his mainframe and then build it back the way he wanted, with the laws and the justice that he wanted. He put all his people in place. He threatened folks. He fired folks. He moved folks around until it was how he wanted it. And then he went crazy. And there's nothing nobody can do or say. Because y'all sat back and watched dude do the shit like it wasn't happening. People sat back and heard what I said and was like, man, hell nah, I'm crazy. You don't know what he's talking about, man. Nigga always running in now. The name 3 times I was wrong. I would say one. But one of you motherfuckers might remember a time I was wrong. You might even remember 2, because damn it, I ain't perfect. But you ain't gonna remember 3. I got this little thing that I do with my mama when I'm wrong. And I get caught being wrong. I ain't gonna say calling a lie, because I don't be lying. I just either say it wrong or interpret it wrong. So when I said it right, it was really wrong because I interpreted it wrong from the beginning. So what I do is I admit, I'm like, well, it's the first time for everything. And I do believe this is the first time in my life I've ever been wrong. And since I started doing that, I've been wrong twice. Everything else I've been right about. G-Money, G-Code, how your name pop up in white? Oh, I seriously need to start redoing my prison stores and my jail stores, man. How many of y'all gonna support your boy and slide over to the other channel when I start doing it? I know a lot of, I ain't gonna say a lot because, well, I'm gonna say a lot because I believe I'm gonna be blessed to get a lot. People gonna show up. I believe that might be the main reason why I ain't did it, but with anything else in my life, man, I was really gonna take it one quick prayer and then some action, and I believe things gonna work out. And for the people that's gonna follow me over there, you're welcome. People that's not, hey, it was fun while it lasted. But I believe that it's almost getting to a point of me disrespecting the Heavenly Father by me not moving over there to the other channel, because for one, I feel like I'm saying I don't believe that He's gonna take care of me. For two, I feel like I'm rejecting the blessings that He gave for me. All because I don't want to start from the ground up. But I think it's about time to do that, man. You never know. It might be a way for me to get up out of these trucks, man, and start my own business, take care of all my responsibilities. And I'm sitting there sitting back like, well, I don't think they're gonna come. Hey, there's too many millions and billions of people in the world for me to ever doubt myself. I've been changing a lot. We can talk about that right quick in case anybody else needs to make some changes in their life. I'll tell you what some of my secrets were. First, I changed my mindset and decided I wanted to do something different. I wanted to lose weight. Right now, I'm in the just over 200. Last time, the lowest I've seen myself so far is 208. When I first started, I was hovering around 235, 240. And you know, it fluctuates, so I might have went up 245 a few times. But, like I said, right now I'm sitting around 208, 210 in that range. And it all started with me changing the way I eat. Not nothing too drastic, but I got to where I didn't want to just sit around and eat all day. I ain't started back fasting yet, but I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna tell y'all when, because it really ain't for y'all. My fast is between me and God. Now I would encourage you to do the same thing, and I'm gonna tell you why. And you don't have to be a Muslim to fast, but doing that fast, it's going to empower you because it's going to test you, it's going to try you. It ain't just about not eating. That lack of food causes hunger. That hunger causes thought. Even a wild animal get hungry, he going to come up with something. Something got to shake. And your brain going to start turning. But don't just let your brain turn in vain. That's why I say your fast between you and God. When your brain start turning, you lean on God. You trust in God. You talk to God. You pray to God. During your fasting period is going to be the perfect opportunity for you because your mind is going to go to, I got to do something. I got to do something to make it through this. So why not choose God? Why not start praying? Why not start talking and strengthening their relationship? Why not ask for your blessings and your small miracles, which can also be blessings, you know what I'm saying? Look forward to them things. Pray for them things. And watch God make your prayers come true. I know a lot of people is, you know what I'm saying, might not even believe in God. They want to trust me. Start fasting. It's gonna make it so much easier for you to start praying and start talking to God. I tell people, man, sometimes you gotta use things. You gotta use people. You don't misuse them, but you use them. One of my homegirls from childhood, I found on Facebook, who chopped up stuff. She had 6 kids. Told her I ain't got none, but I want some. She told me it ain't all just cracked up to be. And I trip on how women always want to be looked at as the great parent, the best parent, and all this and that. But you know, the women done told me that I ought to be grateful I ain't got no kids and that shit a headache and all this and that. I'm like, yeah, but y'all be fronting stuff like y'all love y'all kids and you do anything for your kids. But as soon as ain't nobody around to hear you, it's just me and you or you and somebody else. Then all of a sudden all your kids ain't what they cracked up to be and you wish you didn't have your kids and all this and that. And I'm like, look, you don't know how to use your kids. Kids are here so when you get tired and you don't feel like you can go home, you use them kids as a reason for you to get out of bed. Them kids is a reason for you to go to work when you don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're really living for your kids. When you know how to use them. When your pocketbook getting low, some gotta shake. Kids gotta eat. They did not ask to be here, so I got to take care of them. That's how you use your kids. You ain't got no energy and you feel like you can't keep going. Yeah, you can. Think about them kids. See, I had to tell them, look, I ain't got no kids, so I don't have that motivation. I have to dig deep within myself, and anything I'm doing, I got to do it for me. When I'm tired and I feel like I can't go on, I got to keep going on for me. That's hard to do. When you can just give up. It ain't easy to give up on your kids. They sitting there looking at you with puppy dog eyes and they hungry, stomach touching their back. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make something shake. But when it's just you get tired, you can tell yourself, hey man, I'm finna take this nap. Hey man, I'm finna take this break. Hey man, I'm not going to work today, I'm tired. Because you know when it's time to suffer, you're gonna suffer by yourself. And if you're cool with that, what can I say? But if you're not cool with that, start looking at your kids and using them as motivation. Speaking of kids, let's say we're over here to the Cardi B shit. Once again, she baby mama number 4. I know y'all like, huh? Once again. Yeah. You know, her husband said had 3 baby mamas before her. Now, Stephon Diggs had 1. So you might be asking, well, how the hell is she number 4 if he only had 1? Because we've been told y'all ladies, I know I did, the Diggs was on the same level as a pussy hound as Offset. You got a type, Cardi B. You like niggas that's gonna cheat on you. You like niggas that hey, they got to be on some kinky weird shit. They need another female, and another female, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Even though they got you. And you would think, damn, well, they got a woman that's fine as hell. They got a woman that's foreign. She got her own bread. Why would you dare leave? Because they mean, that's what men do. I hate to say it like that. I never traveled this road with my grandfather, but I guarantee you, as a man, he did a lot of man shit. My grandfather had a whole other family, and he took care of them. And nobody on this side of the family even knew about it, except for, well, I had a cousin that knew. But he didn't let it become no overblown bullshit. My grandma had found out, put an end to the way he was handling the situation. I guess I should tell y'all the full story while I was talking about this shit. Okay, so Grandpa had another family in the next town over. And apparently Grandpa was getting up every day going over there to see his kids and all this other shit. Well, it's a small area, so lo and behold, my grandma found out about it some type of way. And like women did back in the day, she kept loving her husband, and she put her foot down like, hey, you can't be doing that shit every day. See, the one thing about it was my grandpa was up every day at his house with his wife and his kids, his family, watching one of my aunties and my grandma make breakfast. Eat breakfast with the family, send the kids off to the bus stop, all this and that. Then he'd get out in the street. One day, my older cousin and my grandma decided they were going to get their hair done, they wanted to do the salon. Well, when they walk in, the woman under the drive is the woman my grandma messing with. I guess she had peeped my grandma in the salon and started getting her shine on, talking loud under the hair dryer about my grandpa and how she sleeping with him and how he always coming over there to see his kids and all this and that. And my cousin looked at my grandma like, Grandma, you ain't gonna say nothing? She tell my grandma was like, don't worry about it. 20 to 30 minutes later, when it's time for my grandma to get up and go home, she go pay. Instead of walking to the door, she make a beeline right to her old girl. And lifted up her hair dryer. You know, you just had the dome hair dryer. Come over your head, look at how that is her. I am so tired, y'all. But she wouldn't stood in front of old girl and lifted her dryer and told like, Heifer, you sitting over here talking about my husband and how you doing this and that for my husband every morning. Well, guess what? Every morning, my husband wake up in my bed. He have breakfast with his kids. And then he walk to the bus stop. That's before he get up and go to work to take care of my family. Moral of the story is, bitch, you sitting there here bragging. Grandma told you, your kids ain't got no daddy. Your kids ain't never gonna have that man that walking my kids to the bus stop, walking your kids to the bus stop. Cause he gonna forever be at my house. He might come over here to lay up with you, but as soon as he done, he gonna come back over here and kill a deer. Bring home some bacon. But he gonna feed these kids. He gonna build on in his house. He gonna hand me that paycheck. He gonna do whatever. But it's gonna be done over here. And then he'll stop by your house and get his rocks off when he can. That's all you good for. He ain't got no plans of standing by you or taking care of your kids or being a family with you. So what the hell should I be mad about? I already know what I got, and I know what's coming home tonight. Man, Grandpa was a player. But it's real, what his grandpa was Grandpa was just a man that handled his responsibilities. At the end of the day, that's all it was, man. A grown man that handled his responsibility. Sometimes he went and got his rocks off, a couple kids over there with him. He was married to my grandma before she ever started popping kids out. So, the thing about it was, all of them was born to a family. All of them got the same daddy, my aunties and uncles. The other way, they wouldn't want to have kids like with some random dude or the nigga that was at the bar, he was cute. They ain't figured out yet that shit don't work. That shit don't bring a nigga home at night. What we do? I hope it's the way home. I forgot what I was gonna say, man. I'm sleepy. I might not look like but I am tired. I want to pull over, but I already know that if I do, I'm gonna run out of time. Yeah, I'm gonna get another Red Bull. See if I can't get some wings. When I get to hell, I can sleep. Just gotta get to it. I don't know if coffee gonna do it. And I ain't got time to pull over no truck stop. When I pull over, I'm going right to the refrigerator, grab the Red Bull. Hold on. I think I got 3 left. But I'm gonna fight and I'm gonna push, and I'm gonna also keep in mind the most important thing in this truck is me. So right now I'm tired. If I start getting drowsy, I'm pulling over. I'm gonna call the job and be like, hey man, it's Benito. I can't do nothing about it. I'm tired. Anything y'all want to talk about or hear about on this trying to figure out. I'm probably gonna have to get another phone line because I want to make it where when I start back doing my videos, I can have people call in. I got some ideas for the channel. I was thinking about doing like a swag raffle. What I mean by swag raffle is I probably have everybody that's trying to participate donate about $10. Every time you donate 10, we give you a name in the hat, and then come on live to pull the name. I ain't gonna just pull it and come on here and be like such and such one. No, I'm gonna stir that shit up in y'all face, pull that shit in y'all face, and whoever name I pull gonna get the swag. Which means like if I come out with some merch or something, it's gonna be that, but not just that. That ain't gonna work. If I start doing like a giveaway where I'm giving away clothes, what I'm gonna do is you win, I'm gonna get your sizes. Probably get with my boy, I ain't gonna say his name right now because I can't think of his last name. But I'm gonna advertise it. He got clothes that he make right now, and it's kind of popping off a little bit. So I can get with him, I can just put y'all a fit together. And when I say a fit, I'm talking about it's gonna come with some Jordans or something. It ain't gonna be just like I'm gonna give you a t-shirt or a hoodie. No, it's gonna be the whole fit. You're gonna be top, bottom, and a pair of J's. I'm gonna mail that pack to you. That's one thing I was thinking about. I could hold the lottery where it's the same shit. Everybody donate their money and we give it to a certain date. When that day comes, pick a name and give y'all a percentage of that pot. I'm gonna do my own percentage. But when I say a percentage, I ain't talking about no 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm talking about probably 50, 60, 70. Maybe 80. So, we're gonna have to keep up with how much in the pot every day. Same way they do the lottery, it lets you know it's building up, it's building up, it's building up. But on that certain date, we gonna pick their name. And everybody, all of you, we already gonna know how much money in the pot. So, if it's $1,000, you win, you're gonna get 500, 600, 700. And again, you ain't probably want to put in under $10. After 5, ain't no telling. Just some ways I'm thinking about, man, giving back to the viewers. If everything goes smooth, we could probably do that shit once a week. Twice a week, once a month. Ain't no telling how, you know what I'm saying, how it's gonna go. But I don't want it to go like a Probably $100, $200. That ain't no money. I mean, it is, it'll help with some bills or whatever. But I want that when I send you this money, it'll be enough for you to really go enjoy yourself with it. Or go make some change with it. Go help somebody. Whew. I'm tired, bro. Pull this thing over, get the Red Bull. I ain't gonna lie, I wanna pull over and get some Z's. I'm playing with stuff on the road. Yeah, that's serious, man. I'm tired, y'all. I really don't know what else to do. Let me see. Try that one more time, man. If it don't work, we're gonna be trying to shut it down, make that phone call, just let them know, hey man, I've tried, but I ain't gonna make it. One thing I do know, like I said, the most important thing in this truck is me. Right now I'm tired. I know the difference between tired and sleepy. I get to nodding off in this bitch, it's a wrap. It ain't even nothing else to be said. We could check in. Right now, we just going to experiment with this Red Bull and see if it works. If it do, good. If it don't, it's a wrap. One thing I would not be doing is driving down this highway, nodding off and passing out and falling asleep. My life and everybody's life around me worth more than that. I hate to disappoint my job, but I hate even worse. So not making it home to my family, or somebody else not making it home to theirs. My boss just sent us an article on Facebook yesterday for us to go check it out. So I went and checked it out. And it was about a distracted truck driver. I don't know what he was doing, but he wasn't doing this. And ended up having an accident, 8 vehicles involved, 3 people dead. And his head just hit my tooth. I'm like, nah. They got his little picture up there. He's sitting there looking drunk as hell. I had to tell my mama this I was drunk when I pulled into the house. She's like, drunk? What you were drinking for? I'm like, it wasn't from alcohol, mama. So you gotta realize, driving the damn truck all night, this shit seems like it's working so far. But driving the truck all night, you start having symptoms of being drunk. Blurred vision impaired, slower reaction time. Like, you can literally jump down out this truck and take off walking and can't even walk a straight line. Your legs feel like they vibrating, they jumping and shaking and you jittery and shit, like you drunk. That's how it feels. Say it feel like this shit working, but this is just a temporary fix. So hell, it might work for 5, 10, 15 minutes and then stop. Red Bull is not the best tasting shit. Who's still riding with me? off YouTube. I'm probably just gonna turn me some music on. See if I can't catch me a vibe or something. But like I say, if not, check my ass big. Just I tell them what man up. I ain't gonna make it. I got 2 hours, 27 minutes left for drive time. This shit say I'm gonna be where I'm going at 9:29. My other GPS say 8:47. But I know this the one. They calculate all the traffic and all that other shit. I ain't sure if I got another 2 hours with me. Trying to think of a story I can tell y'all. Keep myself occupied. I guess I tell y'all this. I was thinking about this being one of the first stories I'm gonna tell on the other page. It's about Mr. T and my judging character even when I was a baby. Mr. T was one of my first role models, my first heroes. I don't remember exactly why, other than him being a black man and he was big. He was a wrestler, he was an actor, had a bunch of gold chains. But as a kid, like I really real life emulated Mr. T. I wanted to be the I remember being a baby, 3, 4 years old, and yeah, I still called it a baby. And I couldn't wait to get a beard. I couldn't wait. But one day, I remember one of my first haircuts. My mama cut my hair with some scissors. And I remember her going to get the scissors and telling me, I'm going to give you a haircut. And I'm like, okay. Her friend, Mary, wanted to do it. She was like, hey, let me do it. And they asked her, like, who do you want to do it? You want me to do it? You want your mama to do it? And I'm like, I want my mama to do it. I remember Mary saying, if you let me do it, I'll cut your hair like Mr. T. And I was thinking like, damn, I would get my hair cut like Mr. T. But eventually I went with my mama. Like I always side with my mama. And I remember going off in her bedroom sitting on the edge of the bed and I was telling her, and she was coming right with them sisters. Now, the reason why I say I'm going to get you in the character all these years later, I see throwback interviews that I would have never understood back then. Y'all can go find this shit on YouTube, just where I seen it. It's one about his boots. And the woman, I guess whoever interviewed him, she interviewed him before. And I guess she made a remark to the effect of, you got on all these gold chains and all this and that, you got all this money and you doing all this acting and all this stuff. Why you still wearing those same old tour ass, country ass, duct tape around the toe ass boots? And he say, I keep these boots to remind me of where I come from, what I've been through. Because it's easy to forget when you're sitting on a movie set or a TV set or getting a check with money that you and your family ain't used to getting. It ain't as easy as to forget when you look down at your feet and you got on those same ragged ass boots that your big brother used to wear. You got those same ragged ass boots that your daddy was wearing before him. That cardboard stuck down on the bottom because there's a hole in the sole. It's a reminder of where you come from. And also a reminder of what you need to be doing while you up here and you up. I understand, you know what I'm saying, when you get some money, you might want to go buy some Louis or some Gucci or whatever. But sometimes you got to remember, that shit ain't going to be nothing but a shirt or a pair of pants or some shorts. And all the money you can go spend on that, you take that money and do right by a whole bunch of people. You go put a whole bunch of shirts on a whole bunch of bags. You know what I'm saying? So I look at Mr. T and I'm like, man, I'm glad even as a young person, that's the type of dude that I chose to look up to. Don't get me wrong. As I grew up out in the world, a few years later, I looked up to all kind of wrong people. Yeah, I looked up to all kind of wrong people. I did all kind of bullshit. But them wasn't people I sat back and chose to make my heroes. They were just people I grew up around seeing every day, so I took on some of the ways they had. But I always had my mama in my ear telling me the right way to do stuff. And I'm grateful for it, because when all else failed, that's what I had to lean back on. And I know I told y'all this before, that a lot of the people I grew up with didn't have that to lean back on. So when the going got tough and when it was time to make a change, they didn't know what to change into. I already know how my mama felt about shit, so it's time when it was time to make a change, I knew what I needed to do to make her proud. It wasn't hard, it was just right. You know? Let's see if I can read this message. I appreciate that too. Because at the end of the day, me telling them prison stories is something I needed to do. Like I say, that stuff be therapeutic. And getting it off your chest, it helped more than you realize before you do it. Like when I started telling them stories, it wasn't just to, you know what I'm saying, to clear my conscience and get it off my chest. Right now, female that I call baby mama is texting me for the first time in a while. I think she been ghosting me. I got some sunshine coming through this mirror. I probably can see it on my face. I be trying to handle her with care because I know I still got to get that DNA test, and I also know that she don't have to give it to me. So I be trying my best not to make her feel no type of way. I can't tiptoe around this. I got to ask the question. just told me she getting ready to send the baby to Texas because her husband keep getting in some bullshit. So I just had to ask her, like, hey, can we do the DNA test before you send them out? See what she say. What's up with it? Get her one more time to respond to that last thing I said. But you know how people be. So now it seems like I can't get a response. The response was coming. She talking about she can't wait. I hate to be the one to tell her, you know, you can swab your baby. And then I swab myself when I get back this weekend, and we can just send it out. I hate to do it like this because I would want to be right there when he gets swabbed to make sure. So, you know, doing it the other way around like that, yeah, to me, that'd be just like not doing a DNA test. I want to do it right there at the same time and send it off. Alright, she said, okay. Y'all check this out. Don't be afraid to take that long road, instead of the wrong road, do things the long way instead of the wrong way. Find somebody to help, tell somebody you love them. You know I love y'all and I appreciate you, but I'm gonna have to try to call her right quick and see if we can get on the same page, because you know, I know y'all want to know just like I want to know. This is a very important part of my life. And it's coming to a head, so we're gonna try to get this thing done right so we can get all the right answers. With that being said, we out.